We are live. This is Sports Extravaganza. My name is Tony Kwalanda. Thank you for staying with us. Every Saturday, remember, on TV47, we give you all the best sports cuisine from 4 to all the way to 7. We had football, we have had golf. Now we are shifting and changing gears, literally, into motorsport. Of course, ahead of the 2025 World Rally Championship Safari Rally, the third leg of the global WRC calendar, which, remember, is the most popular motorsport event on the WRC calendar. That has been proven by numbers. And of course, on this particular afternoon or evening, if you like, wherever you are, or morning, wherever you're watching this particular show from, I am honored to have, in fact, I was looking at, he is, I think, a 3-time or a 4-time or a 5-time Junior Africa Rally champion. He is also, I read so many, he is also, I think, in history, has represented Kenya in the Junior World Rally Championship in 2023. Niko na notes. He's also one of the few motorsport drivers in the country who are setting up a unique motorsport museum, one of its own kind, in Kenya. I have more notes. He also has a team manager by the name Kimaru Washira. Hamza Anwar, welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's good to see you.
Likewise.
Thank you really for making time from your very busy schedule.
Absolutely, my pleasure and my honor.
Karibu. Of course, next to him is a gentleman who jogs daily and does 10 kilometers every day. I don't see that on him right now. He's, of course, had taken almost a two-year break from motorsport. One, of course, our top drivers back before the 2 years expired. He is also one of, remember we just had golf, the vice chairman. He also took a break for 2 years to play golf. Hey, Bwana, give me your money. Please, welcome, assist me to welcome my good friend Evans Kabisi. Part of the KCB racing team will be, you can imagine he sent his navigator to open the way to create the platform as a curtain raiser. Sasa ati driver na anakuja the week later on. Absalom Maswani, please show me your job description. Welcome, Evans Kabisi, to our show.
Thank you. Thank you
for making time. Of course, he is a very busy man. I think based in Mombasa currently, but he flew in for this show. Thank you, Evans. Ama nimechoma.
Haujachoma.
Asante.
Iko sawa.
Asante sana. Let's get into it, of course. Gentlemen, thank you for making time. WRC is here. Hamza, well done to your accolades, your milestones. I have like 6 pages of notes that my producer was able to give us. And then, of course, one thing that was striking me most was the cost of just doing one event, to prepare an event. I'm calculating it, 80,000 USD to around 100,000 USD. If I calculate that, that's roughly 15 million Kenya shillings. About 20.
Possibly, yes.
That is minimum.
Yeah, for the WRC.
How are you managing without support, Hamza?
To be honest, currently we're not managing. We're just scrounging, as I say. I'm a positive character, so I'm trying to be positive. We've paid our tires, our fuel. We're really desperately looking for help. I'm not with Safaricom this year. I think they're focusing on something else this year.
Yes.
But we're hopefully looking for new partnerships and new ventures to let's do something together. Let's do something new. And we're the future of the sport. We're the youth. And you never know. I believe in God's plan. So let's see how it goes.
You'll be up against Solberg, the defending champion of Arsham.
Yes, we will.
What are some of the lessons you picked up from this very enthusiastic, very unique driver who has actually taken up that category? Some of the things you picked up from him as person.
We picked a lot of things, but the funniest thing was he was explaining to me the aero when he flies in the sky. That time he was driving a Skoda, and he said the aero isn't that good enough, that the car keeps nosing down. So I was like, oh, that's quite a technical thing to describe.
Yes.
But no, he has a flat-out technique, which is kind of my technique. Both of us here, we're known for being explosive. Yeah. But he has a new opportunity this year with Toyota. and so do I, just stepping into the Rally 2 category. So I'm going to be humble, and I'm going to see where we're going to be towards the end of the event.
And of course, now, Hamza Anwar Racing team or just racing? That's your school, that's it.
For me as a brand, it's Hamza Anwar Racing.
Okay.
But we have Africa Eco Motorsport as a business.
Yeah, hiyo tutakuja kwa hiyo biashara. Ngoja hiyo nakuja baadaye. Hata usitoboe hiyo siri. Let me go to, of course, the other driver will be representing Kenya in the WRC is Evans Kavisi, who will be navigated by my longtime friend in motorsport, Absalom Aswani, who I met those back in the days, 2008, 2009. Luckily, in fact, I'm going to do this on air today. Now that Kavisi and the entire team, Nil Sachania, Gatimu, were given 23 million Kenya shillings by KCB, Kavisi, how much are you sharing to your brother? You've just had that budget, Kavisi. Sema tu saa hii, usiwache kijana kwa njaa.
Unataka ya macho.
Usitumia macho tu saa hii. But of course, KCB has really come in handy, and of course, and we are hoping there can be other KCBs for such kind of talent events.
Yeah, the KCB have been a great help, both from the organizers to us as competitors, because they're pouring in a lot of money, actually a lot more than what they're giving to drivers. They're giving to the organizers in terms of just equipping them and making sure they're up to scratch. So if you think through it, they sort out the organizers, they sort out the competitors to keep them, active. Then they've gone a further mile this year with the whole setup that they're doing in the WRC events in different stages, yes, to make sure fans and people out there actually feel included as part of the whole rally journey. So that's quite helpful, because it helps to clear the lines along the whole chain of motorsport. It's not just giving you as a driver some money, go give us some dust in the show. Yeah. So for us, it's been quite an immense help.
Of course, I know, 23 million. I know that is like for all the drivers, but KCB, najua mtaongeza pesa, najua mtaweka pesa. These drivers go through a lot. Personally, I've seen them in their garages, the kind of investment they put, their time, and that. And of course, that brings me to Hamza Anwar, the uncle, Azza Anwar. Is actually a lot of credit goes to him. From me personally to you, Azza, if you're watching this show, or of course you are at a later message Nyumbani. Of course, Azza Anwar is the one who trained me, brought me up in motorsport, and actually made me fall in love with motorsport back in the day. And you can see, I'm sure Hamza picked up from that. It comes from a family of sports. Shezana Anwar, who of course also is our Olympian in archery, definitely comes from the same family. They are cousins, with of course Hamza Anwar, and of course that relationship. How has it benefited you in terms of really growing in the sport? And is the sport the same in 2009? How is it different from back then and now?
No, certainly. I mean, from 2009 to 2025, a lot's happened, a lot's changed. But yeah. We got picked as a Rally Star team, myself, Jeremiah Wahome, Maxine Wahome, and Makre Kimathi.
Yes.
And that was a great government project. And I think from a decent, fairly competitive level, it took us to a world-class level within 3 years. And that set the stage for me to go and represent Kenya in the Junior World Rally Championship. So certainly it's been good. But if you were to do a throwback to 2009, rallying was much cheaper because it was production-based cars. But these days now, from production-based cars, like you get your Subarus and Evos, now it's moved to the rally pyramid of the FIA. So Rally 1, Rally 2, Rally 3, till Rally 5. So obviously this year we're in a Rally 2 car, so we're very grateful. But yeah, we've worked our way up slowly. So a lot has changed with technology, and of course it's become much pricier, but also economically the world hasn't been in a great place recently. So we hope for the best.
I hope these two gentlemen later on will be able to be confident enough to say, and of course express the very situation that we are as a motorsport country. Personally, as a journalist, we are in a bad state in terms of management of motorsport in the country. I'm actually using very good words. And of course, what Hamza is talking about, just before I bring in Kavisi to explain to us what was happening in the last 2 years, of course, that program, the Rally Star program, was in 2021.